Everyone welcome. As a long-distance runner, she struggled with the strain on her joints. Arthritis and limb pain developed from the continual discomfort. Prayer and Bible studies were her sanctuary during this difficult time. After trying gentler treatments, her illness worsened, prompting her doctor to recommend surgery. Her family supported her on a difficult journey that showed the power of faith and tenacity. On surgery day, the nurse praised her composure. As the operating room anesthesia took effect, her senses blurred. She had severe pain, abnormal heartbeats, and cardiac concerns. She had trouble breathing and opening her eyes. Despite her bodily pain, she hoped the doctor would act quickly. Her agony subsided as everything fell silent. She overheard the doctor's orders after waking up in a dream. She breezed between barriers and into the hospital corridor. She saw a man in a dark jacket hurrying into the operation room with another doctor as she crossed the corridor. An inexplicable force lifted her above the hospital ceiling. She climbed higher and quickly crossed the city without disturbing the air. In a huge expanse, she saw a small, bright light. A man with flowing hair and a long white robe invited her in with a grin. She was filled with excitement and calm when she approached him. His kindness enveloped her like a hug, bringing her a sense of intimacy she hadn't felt in years. He greeted her with wide arms. A torrent of recollections flooded her mind instantly. She remembered her undergraduate days, proud of her selflessness. She assisted the elderly and young in her neighborhood by volunteering hours, making memories like bringing an elderly grandmother for a tranquil park walk. These joyful memories were marred by a college regret. She remembered caving in to exam cheating and afterward feeling guilty. She felt guilty for betraying her instructors and herself in a moment of weakness. Looking to Jesus for comfort, she wasn't sure what to expect. He looked at her with understanding and forgiveness, not judgment. As she considered his thoughts about her background, she felt relieved and uneasy. Jesus unexpectedly took her to a peaceful meadow with strange flowers and a winding river to spend time together. Walking along the riverbank, she saw her father and grandfather, who had died. Their presence brought delight and longing, but Jesus warned against reunions. They'd reached the Library of Heaven, a gorgeous structure. Jesus showed that each book contains unlimited world knowledge, even if it looked incomprehensible at first. She was energized by a book despite its strange language. Jesus informed her that it was a place of learning and enlightenment eventually. She found a shelf with intricate scores of Earth's entire musical repertoire, from classical to modern. Jesus said this library may open her potential and improve her soul, not just learn. Jesus offered her a book on another shelf. She found a complete account of her life from birth to the present as she turned its pages. His eyes showed love and empathy, noticing every moment, happy or difficult. Jesus gave her a choice after this intimate connection, to stay with him or continue her trip on earth. Despite her close kinship with Jesus, she wanted to return to earth. He was unrivaled in love and comfort, but she wanted her family. Instead of seeing her family, she saw her mother and a doctor talking unheard in a hospital. Scenes showed her loved ones praying, each one a sincere message. She remembered her mother's struggles and father's death. Despite its warmth, she knew she had to return. Jesus said returning to earth would distort her recollections. Jesus smiled as she told him her decision. He pledged to guide and safeguard her forever with a gentle touch on her head. As she awoke, her senses heightened. A doctor was by her hospital bed when she woke up. She felt refreshed with each breath thanks to her steadfast faith in Jesus. Her confidence in her role on earth made her recovery seem destiny. Jesus' love sustained her during surgical recuperation and the general ward. She recounted her astonishing event to her mother at home. Her mother's doubts disappeared as she vividly detailed seeing her great-grandfather in heaven. Her mother examined her allegations and confirmed the supernatural visit with Jesus.